Hey, what's going on, people? Happy Martin Luther King Day. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. I've done it before when I was talking to myself, and I don't want to do it again. So bear with me. Oh, look at that. Look at Mary Lou with Mike Ferry. That's awesome. Mary Lou, I'm just scrolling down my timeline, which I'm going to get to what I need to get to, but she's definitely an inspiration for me and my real estate business. Um, and I see she's at the Mike Ferry event that's going on in Vegas. I think it's all week, man. These guys are really churning it out. Uh, I don't want to get into. We'll talk about Mike Ferry another time. Listen, happy Martin Luther King Day. I'm excited. I saw all of the events going on. I think it was awesome seeing a lot of people that I know that were representing, whether they were doing keynote speeches, whether they were just in support of. It was awesome to see all of those things going on in my timeline. People, keep it up. I think it was awesome, man. So I enjoyed seeing that. I think also, and I got it written down. I was going to go in a certain direction, but next month is Black History Month. Definitely need to celebrate it. Maybe during Black History Month, we should have a Malcolm X Day, a Marcus Garvey Day, a Harriet Tubman Day, and just to celebrate these prolific figures within our history, so that we never forget. We never forget that there were these people that actually were there to fight for the rights of those who, put us in this position that we are now. Very and sacrifice their lives. Huge. I'm huge on sacrifice, people. So I think it's awesome, man. And a lot of these figures gave their lives, paid the ultimate sacrifice in order for us to be free, and then not have to face, be subject to the racism, be subject to the systematic oppression, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that was awesome. So now we are standing on the shoulders of giants. Let's take it to the next step. Let's take it to the next level. Let's continue moving. Let's continue moving in a direction where we're all being more so drawn together as a people, because it's important. It's important for us all to come together. So wanted to give a shout out to them before I got into my main topic, which is talking about scheduling. And I thought it important for me to do it. I actually started last year. October, November is when I really started to dial into my schedule. I mentioned Mary Lou at the beginning because she was also an inspiration to me to be waking up at 3:30 as opposed to 4 o'clock, which made a huge difference. Those 30 minutes made a huge difference in my day. And actually, I woke up this morning at 3 o'clock, and 3 o'clock was really nice. I had more time to do what I needed to do. And so why do all these things? First off, we only get 24 hours in the day, and by the end of the day, it's almost like you want more, because we can be mentally acute for part of the day. You need to rest. You need to take your breaks, and in between. After I show you my schedule, it's actually a video. I wanted it to be a PDF. Instead, my assistant made it a video. We'll see how it works. I'm going to play it shortly. But I want to be in the top 1%. So this year, not I want to, this year I am committed to being in the upper 1% of real estate. Because why be average? Why be average? And it's actually a shame. The average realtor actually does, I don't know, 2 to 4 deals. They say 7, but it's probably not even that. We have 20 something thousand realtors on the board here in Palm Beach County, Miami, I think Palm Beach County, Broward, and Miami-Dade, and parts of Martin County as well, that are on the board. And I want to be in the top 1%. And it's going to take me really honing in on my schedule in order to do this. And while I'm talking about these things that I'm doing in order to make myself top 1% within this real estate sales, maybe think about how this can draw parallels to what it is that you have going on. We're not all in real estate, but think about what it is that you need to do in order to be in the top 1%. And the hard work is going to, the hard work and time and effort, maybe not so much hard work, but the work, the time and effort that's going to take to get there. The modeling that you're going to do in order to get there. Like I said, if you're the master of your craft, like I'm mastering what I'm doing now, there's no competition. The only competition is yourself. There's so much abundance in this top 1%. I was having a conversation with a friend on Saturday, and one of the things I spoke about was there's so much abundance that they can't do all the business. 90, and I would even wager say 95. I'm a 95.5 man, but the stats say 90% of all the real estate sold is done by the top 10% of agents. I want to be in the top 1%, and this is how I'm going to get there. So let's see if I can pull up my schedule. Like I said, it's going to be in a video form. Let's see. Maybe I can pause it. I don't think I can. Okay, and it's going kind of fast. Let me take off this banner, and I'm going to replay it. This is what I've been doing for the past couple of months. Let me start it over again. Waking up at 3:30 scripture, meditation, prayer. 4 o'clock, it's so fast. Meditation, book reader. 5 a.m. I hit the gym. 6:30 I take my dog for a walk. 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock coaching and role play. Right, 7:30 role play coaching. 8 a.m. I start prospecting. I'm done. 12 p.m. I'm returning phone calls. 1 p.m. I'm working on appointment deals and admin work. That was fast. That was huge. Let me play it again. This is, like I said, for the past couple of months, this is what I've been doing Monday through Friday. This is my schedule. And now Saturday, I've noticed that I need to wake up at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'll be up at about 5:30, 6 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays as well, which is fine because I can go back to sleep like later on. Those are like mostly half days for me. So by 1, 2 o'clock, I'm done. Saturdays by 1, I'm done. I'm picking up my son, little big paw, and and that's it. And so why am I doing all these things? I tell you, I want to be in the top percent, and I got goals. I have to hit my dirty 30, which is 30 real estate sales within a 12-month period, or 30 contract signed within the 12-month period, which I think I can do. I probably can do this in 6 to 7 months. Now that I'm putting my head down and getting into it. So I'm going to do my dirty 30. What's another goal that I have going on? I want to open up a real estate office. No, I'm going to. So I'm committed to opening up a real estate office this year here in Northern Palm Beach County. Probably more so towards Gardens and going up because I'm starting to see a lot more business in Martin County. There's a lot of people in Martin County need my help. They need my help. So what I want you guys to do is to see, like, what is your schedule like? Especially if you want to reach the top 1%. And you can tell me what your schedule like is now and how you feel as if you can improve upon it just by looking at my schedule. And I'm really dialed in. If it's one thing about me, I'm really dialed into and disciplined to the things that I'm committed to. And right now I'm committed to the goals that I just showed you, and I'm committed to my schedule. And what I found is that getting up early, and you don't have to get up at 3:30. You don't have to do that. You don't even have to get up at 4:15, 4:30. I think most people should be up by 4:30. If I'm wrong, type 2. If I'm right, type 1. If you're with me, type 1. And it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment because my habits more so skewed towards being a night person. Like I'm up now at 9 o'clock. I really don't want to go to sleep. I have a listing appointment, probably one of my biggest listing appointments tomorrow. Is a $1 million listing. I'm excited about that. It was interesting, and I don't want to keep you on, but I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Well, it's not even a quick story. What happened to me today? So this morning I was at the gym. I was listening to Jackie Kravitz, who's training program that I adhere to. Some of the training program I adhere to, and she was talking about her son. And she said her son's first listing was 1.4 million. And she told the story about it and how he met with the guy. Then he had to come back, and she can tell the story way better than I can. I'm like, oh, that'd be dope. That'd be dope to have that'd be nice to have a $1.4 million listing. And crazy thing about it was, all of a sudden I set a listing appointment for a $1.4 million listing. So it was not one, it's 1.2. Right. So that goes to show you that when you start to like, I'm in this manifest time in my life. Like, I'm manifesting stuff, and part of the manifestation was separating from a lot of the negative, right? And I speak about that, eliminating the negative, separate. You have to separate to elevate. And so it's crazy that at 6, probably earlier than that, 5:30 in the morning, I'm listening to this and I'm saying, 1 point something million dollar listing, and then by 2 o'clock I had one. And what I like about Jackie as well is that she's on this set qualified listing appointments Monday through Friday, 5 qualified listing appointments a week. And that's the mind frame I'm on. I have to turn it up. Who wants to be average? Who wants to be average? I'm going to leave it here. Of course, you guys, for those of you who are watching now, whether you're watching later, please type what you think, like what kind of schedule it is that you like. And if I can help support you in putting your schedule together, let me know. We'll just reverse engineer this thing. I'm here to support and help, not just in real estate, but just in life in general. Real estate is huge. I want to help you buy the house that you're living in, or I want to help you sell the house to move into your dream house. And then come over, you invite me over and we go for your dreams and your goals. But you have to put these things together. So if I can support you in any way, of course, you can DM me. You can text me if you have my information. My number, 561-412-5433 is the business number. Leave a message. If it's between 8 and 12, I'm prospecting. So I'll more than likely get back to you afterwards when I do get a chance. And I want to leave with this last quote. It says, in order to get things you never had, you have to do things that you have never done. And then I added this part, the right things, right? Because we don't want to be on a fast track or on a slow track or whatever in the wrong direction. A lot of that has to come with coaching. Find someone in your industry, find some of the best coaches, get some testimonials in regards to these coaches, and sign up, man. Sign up. I was in a coaching program this morning for 15 minutes or so. 30 minutes long. It was actually close to an hour. And this person said something that just changed the whole trajectory of my thought pattern. How much is that worth? How much is it worth to be able to expand and expose you to new things that you can take with you in life, that type of knowledge, and then you can turn it into experience and wisdom. In order to get things you never had, you have to do things that you've never done, and we don't even know a lot of these things are out there. You have to be exposed to it. You have to be exposed to the right things. Shout out to you guys. This was a quick one. I'll see you. Oh yeah, of course, Fridays we have Community Beacon. Go check that out. Me and Joe we're talking about legacy. We'll have a guest on Friday at 6:30. Come check it out. It's gonna be an awesome show. And if you haven't checked out the last show was really good in regards to legacy. Some of the things that we spoke about. Check it out. Love you guys. I'll see you next week.